Hello, I bid you welcome to a new video of my channel, The Mental Traveler. I'm Caro, and today I will be talking about one of my favorite trilogies of all times, Caballo de Fuego, or in English it's called Year of Fire. Its author is Florencia Bonelli. These books are the sequel to Lo que dicen tus ojos, or What Your Eyes Tell Me, which I have already reviewed, and you can find the link to that video in the description box below. The first book in Spanish it's called Paris, and in English Obsession. The second one in Spanish is Congo, and in English it's Passion. And the third one in Spanish is Gaza, and in English Possession. Each book is pretty long, and the reason behind this it's because, unlike its predecessor, the story of these novels is quite complex. These novels don't only have a lot of romance, they also have the best description of the perfect man in the main character, but also because they cover themes like espionage, terrorism, war, atomic bombs, humanitarian rights, mercenaries, scientific discoveries, medicine, and a lot more. But before I begin telling you what these books are about and reviewing them without spoilers, I want to dedicate this video to my sister. These are her favorite books, and without her I don't think I would have discovered them. The first book is set in Paris, and it's the most romantic out of the three, and thus that's why it is my favorite. The plot is about how the two protagonists meet and fall in love, as well as describing all the sequence of events that are going to cause consequences in the latter novels. But as to the protagonists, Matilda is a woman and Elaya is a man. Matilda is a beautiful young pediatrician from Argentina with a very noble spirit. She's going to Paris for some months to study French before she goes off to Democratic Republic of Congo because her dream is to aid the children of poor nations. The story is set in the late 90s. Matilda falls in love with Al-Saud. He is this tormented but confident, handsome millionaire who has a very interesting past. He is a soldier, a spy, a mercenary, and a prince. And they are the children of characters that we meet in the predecessor of these novels. Of course, though, that their love story is complicated by a lot of secrets from the past that come back to haunt them. In the second book, Matilda is in the Democratic Republic of Congo, working for an organization similar to the UN, while Elaya has to deal with a lot of political and personal struggles. And in this novel, we learn a lot about armed trafficking, the horrible reality of people of the Congo. We see the outcome of the Rwanda massacre, and we learn about terrorist attacks and taking hostages, and we get into the inner circles of the Mossad, which is the National Intelligence Agency of Israel. But despite this background, we also see the love between Elaya and Matilda, trying to survive despite the people who want to set them apart, and the difficult circumstances and decisions they must live through. The final installment takes place in the Gaza Strip and in Baghdad, the capital of Iraq. Matilda is now working at a hospital in the city of Gaza, and the reader learns a lot about the whole Israel-Palestine conflict, while Elaya is sent on a mission to Baghdad, while he infiltrates into Saddam Hussein's government. Hussein even appears in the novels, as well as his sons, and Matilda and Elaya must yet again try to face and conquer all the trials that fate has in store for them. But if they want to be together, they must survive them with a brave heart and faith. All of these novels are great, and in my opinion deserve a 5 out of 5 stars review. They are amazingly written. Every single thing, even the simplest detail, is there for a reason. And I'm in awe with the author's ability to come up with such a complex plot, which is long and tricky. Also, I love these books because they have a lot of romance in them. And even though I wasn't very fond of Matilda, I adore Elaya, and their love affair is a very captivating and fascinating story. They go through so much, and I think they really evolve from the start to the end of the trilogy, and I could really feel their love through the words. But I also like the fact that these books aren't just cheesy novels. I love these books because, and here I must take off my hat to the author, because she manages to come up with the most irresistible man I've ever encountered in literature. Elaya Al-Saud is an amazing character, not only as a romantic tragic hero, but also as a human being. As with its predecessor, I am dying for Hollywood to make a movie or a TV series of these books. The author even based the protagonists on famous people. Matilda is based on Amanda Seyfried, and Elaya is based on Gabriel Garco. So anyways, if you've read these novels, please let me know, and if you're about to do it, let me know as well. There are so many things to discuss in this trilogy: the characters, the historical background, the steamy love scenes, and so much more. In the description box below you can find the link to my book review of this trilogy's predecessor, as well as the links to each of these novels' Goodreads pages. I've also put the links to the Amazon pages for each book, since in Goodreads the plot is described in Spanish. Thank you very much for watching my book review of the trilogy Year of Fire. or Caballo de Fuego. Again, please read them. I'm Caro and I wish you a great day. Bye!